as an England cricket legend yourself, what did it feel like to watch that yesterday, or to just hear what was going on?
Oh, it was absolutely incredible, wasn't it? I mean, I probably turned away from the TV more than I probably watched it at times towards the end there, and it was actually quite incredible. Obviously, I was sat there with my 6-year-old and my 4-year-old, and they were screaming at the TV, which, again, as we've said, for the next generation of kids coming through, it was the most amazing day's cricket. And my son went to bed last night chanting Stokes' name, which is incredible to watch. So, so proud of the guys. Obviously, I was coming towards the end of my England career, a lot of these guys were coming in, so to see them go on and fulfil what potential they have and the ability on the biggest scene of all was just absolutely incredible.
Lammy, you and I were in the same box yesterday.
Can you just vouch for the fact that Piers wasn't drinking, which is what he claimed?
I wasn't really.
He wasn't.
No?
Really?
Yeah, I was very surprised.
Yes, so we all are.
But he was still very painful. I don't know how you put up with him. Yeah, but he was painful in the box.
Because the last thing Lammy ever likes is noisy people, right?
Correct.
Lammy, it was an amazing day, but I think perspective here. You know, you've been in the wrong side of these kind of things. You've lost World Cups. What was it like as an English cricket legend to watch that game yesterday for you?
Absolutely brilliant. I mean, you know, as you said about losers and winners, I've been the loser on 2 occasions. So to see those guys win it and do it in that style was absolutely fantastic.
It was an amazing atmosphere, wasn't it?
The atmosphere was incredible.
That partnership again with Ben Stokes and Josh Buttler was, you know, that key moment, and I sort of just rushed back to my seat and I sat down within, you know, just like I was so intense myself, and I could feel my heartbeat racing.
And you guys have been in these positions. I mean, Lammy, the other thing I thought was, you know, you're a South African-born England legend. There were 2 South African-born guys playing yesterday, 1 New Zealand-born, 1 Barbados-born, 2 of Pakistani heritage, 2 Muslim players. I mean, the most... Owen Morgan, the captain's from Ireland. It's the most extraordinary multicultural, multi-religious group of players now. But isn't that wonderful that with all the tribalism that's come from Brexit and everything, suddenly it felt like they were making a point that England actually is many things now?
It is. It's just incredible. I mean, thank goodness England's opened the doors to so many of us.
Yeah.
So, no, I think it's just absolutely fabulous having all those guys from different, you know, different parts of the globe all coming together and being one team. And, you know, credit to them, because the last 4 years they worked very hard. You know, we slated them when they lost those 2 games, but they picked themselves up. And as you said about Ben Stokes, wow, he's had an incredible... I think he's won us the World Cup in those 2 games. He brought us back in. So I think it's been...
And redemption for Stokes, as we were saying, because he's been through a rough time.
Of course he has.
He could have ended up in a prison cell. I mean, he could have easily have done.
Yep. And you know, he's picked himself up and it showed the world what a great player he is. And...
Belly, just final word to him, Bell. The 05 Ashes propelled all the players involved in that into superstardom because it was on terrestrial television. Yesterday, they put it again on free-for-air television, and I think it's had the same impact on people. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Because Sky provides such brilliant coverage of cricket, but, of course, the numbers are very limited compared to what cricket would get if it was on terrestrial. What's your view about that?
Yeah, like you said, I mean, it's pretty spot on, isn't it? I mean, Sky do a great job for cricket, but to get to the amount of people that we need to in this sport, as we said, like with 2005 and yesterday, it was just incredible. I mean, you just got the buzz around, even walking around. You know, cricket was being talked about, which is what we want. That's what I remember about 2005, you know, driving into the ground, whatever you did, it was just talking about cricket all the time. We've got a new competition coming in next year with the 100 ball, which is going to be on terrestrial as well, which is great for the game. Yeah, and the more people we hit and the more young players coming through who just want to play cricket is great. So yesterday was just a massive, you know, day for cricket in this country, and we've got some new heroes now. Like I said, this next generation will grow up wanting to be. Yeah, amazing. Well, great to speak to you, Belly. Monty, Lammy, everyone in England set up, normally it ends in a Y, their nicknames, right? Lammy, Monty, Vaughany, Belly, Morgany. Mine doesn't. Paisley.
Morgan just stays Morgan, doesn't it?
Yeah. It was the greatest cricket match of all time. Even Henry Blofeld wrote that today, and I don't disagree. It was the greatest thing ever watched.
Ian just said there's another competition coming in, another version of cricket.
Yeah, the 100.
So, I mean, it's a whole new set of rules to learn.
Yep. But you know what? You've got to engage young people. You've got to... Test cricket was dying out.
You've got to confuse
Test
people.
cricket was dying out. The Ashes is now going to be gigantic in this country. It starts in a couple of weeks' time. England v Australia. The Aussies will be watching this go, now we're playing the damn world champions. It's going to be electrifying. And I think we're going to see big crowd, big noise. Because once you win the world championship, once you are world champions, everyone's got to come and try and beat you. We're going to destroy the Australians. We're going to dismantle the Australians. We're going to rip them to pieces. We're going to send them back in little bits to Sydney and Melbourne and Perth and Brisbane. There's going to be revenge coming their way.